Makerspace. My name is Matilda. I'm one of the students who staffs the space. The Makerspace itself is a collaboration between the Grinnell Area Arts Council, which is a community organization, and the Wilson Center, which is an offshoot of Grinnell College. Here in the front room of the Makerspace, you'll see most of the area where patrons work here. Here we have one of my favorite machines. This is our vinyl printer. So this prints multicolored stickers and t-shirts. And then if we go across to the other side, we have our smaller vinyl cutter. His name's Vinny. This is Vinny. Vinny cuts single color sheets of vinyl for t-shirts and stickers as well, which we then use our heat press to press into t-shirts.
In this area, we have our craft section of Studio A, where we have scrap fabric, a lot of yarn, and materials for various crafts. We have a lot of jewelry supplies and general materials for textiles. We have sewing machines and a serger in the closet. I have made a lot of things here. One person makes a lot of bucket hats. I made a skirt and a top hat the other day. And there are a lot of good resources for repairing clothes and for making new things.
The next place that I'll show you is the 3D printing bank that we have here. We have a really nice selection of printers. These are our Ultimakers. They're extremely consistent. They print 2 different types of material at once, so we can do like a standard plastic and a support material that we can melt away with water. And then we have resin printers down here, which do really high resolution and smaller prints. And so one example of that is this D&D mini that somebody printed off. And you can see that it's very hard to tell that there are any layers there at all. So yeah, we also have a series of computers that we can use to design and import files for these, and any of the other like digital machines you see as we go along the tour. And then we also have a workbench here in the middle. This is for access to small hand tools and wrenches and stuff when we have the wood shop closed. And it's generally a useful place to do some work. This is our CNC Studio. The 2 main machines that reside in here are our laser cutter, 50-watt laser cutter. And this can do cutting and engraving on wood, but also cutting and engraving on a series of other materials. So it can do like leather and stone, and we have this glass bottle here that the Arts Council manager has produced. Does very cool like rotating laser engraving with this sled that we keep down here. And then we also have, as an example, this puzzle. So this was painted and then cut afterwards. That's a popular project as well. And then on the other side here we have our Carvey. This is a small CNC router, which essentially means that it can move around given some computer instructions and carve out material on a piece of wood. And it's extremely small and quiet, and it does a very good job.
Welcome to the back of the stew. We finally made it. This is the Ceramic Studio's wet clay area. In here, we do all kinds of projects from wheel-thrown pottery to hand-built pottery. These are some finished pieces that were made here. In the studio, we have 6 wheels along the side. These are multi-directional, so they can be used by both left-handed and right-handed patrons. Also, in the back, we have our 2 kilns, which are lovingly nicknamed Thelma and Louise. Okay, now we're going back into the area that you guys just saw, which is the Ceramic Studio Glaze Room. This is where all of the glazing happens once you've built your piece and once it's been fired once. It comes out here to be waiting on the shelf as bisqueware before you paint it and then return it back to the kilns for a second firing. Also, on the way out here, we have the wall of shoes, which is one of my favorite parts of the stew.
Welcome to the stew wood shop. This is where we keep all of our woodworking tools, both powered and hand tools as well. This is a really nice space if you want to come in and try out woodworking. We've had lots of different projects over the past couple of years, including cutting boards. We We actually host cutting board workshops occasionally, so you can look out for that. We produce a variety of tools for the space and other infrastructure. So many of the shelves you've seen were made in here. And then we also have, this is just one example of the jig, but we have a picture frame jig that we made in here so we can produce picture frames pretty quickly and efficiently. So that's a lot of fun.
And that is the Stu Makerspace. We are open from 4:15 to 8 on weekdays and 10 to 5 on weekends. We hope to see you stop by soon.